The purpose of this show is to guide you to realign with habits that get you to live the life you've always dreamed of. This is the Habit-Based Lifestyle Podcast with Jesse Ewing. This is the Habit-Based Lifestyle, where you can access your full potential right now. Finally break free from destructive habits. That dream life, if you want it, you can have it. This is where you transform your health, mind, business, and relationships. Or do nothing and keep your life the way it is. But if you're ready for change, you're in the right place. This is where you're gonna learn how to live a habit-based lifestyle. You are tuning in to the Habit-Based Lifestyle Podcast with your host, Jesse Ewing. This is the Habit-Based Lifestyle. Let's go.
Do you have a habit of skipping your workouts? Do you have a habit of skipping movement? And what I mean by this movement is just getting up every day and moving, whether it's on a walk, stretching, whatever it is. Do you have a habit of skipping this? You see, one of the biggest things I see with coaching men, and one of the biggest things that I'd seen the last 20 years being a personal trainer, owning my own gyms and seeing hundreds of thousands of clients, is they say this one thing. They say that they're working out. They say that they're doing these habits that we talk about on this show, such as fitness, yet their body tells you something completely different. They get on the scale. They're still trying to lose the same 100 pounds, same 50 pounds, same 20 pounds that they've been trying to lose for the last 3 years. Yet there's no weight loss. There's no change in body composition. Yet they're committed to saying this one thing. They're committed to saying that they're getting up every day and moving. They're getting up every day and working out. But here's what I know. 20 years as a trainer and nearly 3 decades of training myself, I have learned to read people. Here's the crazy thing, is I used to and still can smell people. I can smell their sweat. I can smell men if they went out and drank, or women if they went out and drank the night before. I can smell the type of food they ate. I can even smell if a woman is on her period. And I know that's crazy, but you can smell it. You can smell it through people's sweat. You can smell if they skip their workouts. You can smell if they follow their nutrition plan. I can smell fast food on people, even if they haven't had it for 2 days. You see, but there's a cascade effect of skipping workouts, skipping these movements in life, because that's just the beginning. You see, the buy-in for life, the buy-in for the rest of life is this physical movement, this physical workout. And I'm not talking about going to the gym. I'm talking about just moving, going for a walk. But the cascade effect of all this is a lazy physical body presents a lazy physical mind. And this lazy physical mind sets up, and you begin to skip date nights. You begin to skip having sex as an important thing in your life. You begin to skip eating healthy and nutritious food. You begin skipping making your meals. You begin skipping meditation. And even in your business, you begin to skip appointments. It becomes a pattern because physically you are neglecting your body. So it makes sense to mentally neglect your body and your physical being. You see, the simplest thing for you to do each and every day is just to move. If you don't do that, you are underperforming at life. Your life will not work because training the physical body connects to this mastery of your mind. And I've coached and trained hundreds of thousands of people on this, and I've watched it happen. This lazy physical body creates a lazy mind and a lazy soul. Working out physically and moving every day is the buy-in for life. So if you have a habit of skipping the gym, skipping this idea of movement, going on a walk, or just skipping this physical presence in yourself, then I know this. You're going to be lazy and you're going to feel the cascade effect of everything else. Now, if you're going out hiking daily, you're going out for a walk, this all counts as movement. But here's the real question I want to ask you. What is the one thing that you can begin to change in your daily life? Maybe it's just going for a walk. 1 mile walk daily is 20 minutes. Maybe it's a mile jog. It's 12 to 15 minutes. Maybe it's a mile run, 10 minutes. Maybe it's just 10 minutes of body weight training, squats, push-ups, planks. And maybe it could just be 10 minutes of stretching if you can't do any of those things. But whatever it is, just start moving. And this will start training your physical body to start connecting to your spiritual mind and that practice. And you will no longer have this lazy mind of getting out of bed or not wanting to get out of bed and just wanting to stay there. But here's the final question. What is the one thing that you are committed to physically doing today? I gave you some examples. I gave you some habits that I personally do myself. But I want you to look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself this one question. What is the one thing that you were committed to physically doing today? And this question, each and every day when you get up out of bed, will begin to physically move you and physically change you. And even if you can only do 2 minutes, great, start there. If you can only do 3 minutes, great, start there. But as you begin to create a small amount of success in that, you will begin to make a new habit. In fact, if you're not moving currently right now, just doing 2 minutes every day, by the end of 30 days, I guarantee you'll be at 20 to 30 minutes of walking, running, whatever it is. So no matter where you're at in life, just start. Anybody can do 2 minutes. There's no excuse for that. But what I want you to see is the power of movement, because movement is what creates energy. And energy is what creates synergy between the physical body and the mind. And when those two begin to work together, you will feel more powerful, you will feel stronger, and you will feel weaponized no matter what you're doing. Now, I'm not talking about going to the gym. We haven't even made it there. We haven't even made it there yet. If you're already there, then look at how you're performing in the gym. Because even if you go to the gym and you're underperforming there, you're probably underperforming in some other area of life. You are probably underperforming in some other area of life. Every once in a while, I have to check myself. In fact, there are a lot of days I have to check myself because I know this: if I underperform in the gym, in my workouts, it's going to be a cascade effect over into some other area. And if that happens, then I begin to get lazy in my mind, even if I am making it to the gym every day. You see, there's a certain place once you begin to work out that your mind has to go to match your physical body. And if they work together, or when they can work together in this synergy, you feel this power, this weaponized feeling that we talk about often on here. But what I want you to see inside of this for you is the physical body, and training your physical body is one of the simplest things you can do. Yet it's the one thing that we begin to skip the most. We have an obesity epidemic in this country. And it's because we stopped training our physical body. We stopped moving. Yet this is the one place we can begin to change and affect change in only 2 minutes. So guys, as you're here this week and you're beginning this first part of 2019, imagine in 2019 if you just started moving for 2 minutes, where you could be a year from now. A year from now, you could be moving for an hour to 2 hours a day. If you just started doing this 2 minutes every day and just were consistent with this. And most people would say, dude, you're crazy. I can do that easily. Okay, well then do it. And do it every day and don't skip. This is the power of consistency. This is the power of habits. Is people will often discredit 2 hours. People will often discredit 2 minutes. But if I begin to train my mind and do this every day, every single day, I begin to train my physical body, I begin to train my mind, and I begin to train my soul, because my soul craves the connection between my physical body and my mind. And it allows me to go deeper inside myself and to learn more. It's crazy how much you can learn about yourself by pushing yourself to do something consistently every day. And I'm not talking about an hour, 2 hours. I'm just talking about 2 minutes. Because you'll want to talk yourself out of this. You'll want to quit. You'll want to give up. You'll say, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. But here's what I know. If you can stay consistent with this, you will begin to build this callus of the mind. You'll begin to train your mind and your body to meet as one. Skipping a workout will no longer be non-negotiable, because guess what? Your mind will say, I'll do it tomorrow. And guess what? Your physical body will crave it and say, listen, dude, we ain't waiting until tomorrow. We're going to get it on right now. So as you begin to start this journey in 2019, start with 2 minutes, start with 5 minutes, start with 10 minutes. I don't give a shit what you start with. Just start doing something you can do consistently. So I'm going to leave you guys with this final piece. As you begin to build your physical mind, your physical body and your mind will match, and they will meet each other. And when they meet each other, you'll be able to connect on a deeper level to yourself and your soul. You'll begin to heal your body. You'll begin to heal your mind in ways you never thought was possible. And you'll begin to train both of them at the same time. And you will feel the most powerful you've ever felt as long as you continue to be consistent and you build this habit of not skipping the gym and not skipping other things in your life that actually matter, like meetings in your business, going on date night with your wife and your kids, making them a priority because you have the energy to actually do both. So guys, until next time, I want to thank you for listening to this podcast. If you have any questions, email me, jesse@habitbasedlifestyle.com. If you have any comments, if you leave me a review, I would love that. And if you have anything that you're like, hey man, I'm struggling with this. What would you do in this situation? Message me. But I want to help you, and I want to help thousands of others in 2019, because I want to consistently deliver simple habits to you each and every week that you can begin to do in your own home, outside of your home, anywhere in life. Because these habits are what got me to the place I am today. And this is the gift I want to share with you each and every week. So until next time, until next podcast, have a great week.
The purpose of this show is to guide you to realign with habits that get you to live the life you've always dreamed of. This is the Habit-Based Lifestyle Podcast with Jesse Ewing.